Hey guys, welcome back to RPRC. Got my Traxxas Rustler here, and I'm going to be doing something today. I'm going to swap out the gearbox on this with the RPM gearbox, and the main reason why I'm doing that, there's nothing wrong with the gearbox. It works fine. It's not broken or nothing, but the RPM gearbox allows you to have 3-degree toe-in the rear, where the stock gearbox is set at 0. You cannot change it. And while I like this car a lot, it doesn't have a lot of traction in the back. It slides around my track a lot. I went and raced it last year one time just for the heck of it, and did horrible. I just could not compete with the modern cars that had rear toe-in on them. Some of it was my driving, but a lot of it was just the fact that I just could not keep this thing. It just broke loose at every corner. And I'm thinking some rear toe-in will help on this. And so this gearbox, like I said, it has these blocks where you can put these on there, and you can go with 0-degree toe-in, or which is stock, or you can put these on there and go with 3-degree. So I'm going to put the 3-degree ones on there, but I'm going to go ahead and try to use lap tracks and get some lap times with the original gearbox, and then I'm going to swap it all over, and I'm going to throw this gearbox on there with the 3-degree toe-in and see if my lap times improve. If you guys are wondering what the heck rear toe-in will do to a car, it's not real complicated to understand. If you ever use snow skis and you want to stop, a lot of times you can angle your skis in towards each other, and that'll slow you down because it creates friction. And so when you put a toe in on these, it creates a little bit of friction in the back, which translates into more traction in the back. This car here has 0-degree toe-in, so the tires are not angled. They're straight on. With the 3-degree toe-in, I'm going to be able to take those wheels and angle them in, and that's going to give it more traction in the back. A lot of modern cars have that on there, like this Techno 410.3 short course. It has rear-degree toe-in, and it really increases the traction in the back. So let's head out to the track, and we'll run this with the stock gearbox. All right, this is original gearbox here. Let's see what we can do. You see, anytime I get on the throttle, the back end just wants to kick out. Very frustrating. But hopefully that rear toe-in will help it. Alright guys, I ended up having a binding issue with these A-arms when I tried to put it all together. The gearbox went together fine, but the problem was that the A-arms were sticking, and so the problem was the clearance between the bracket that came with the RPM gearbox and the A-arms was not enough, and it was rubbing right in here, and so it would just lock up. I mean, there was no movement in here at all. I imagine that this gearbox is designed to work with RPMs, A-arms, not Traxxas. So if you are not going to buy their A-arms and just go with the stock ones, you're probably going to have to file this down in here. It doesn't take much, but you'll have to file that off. Okay guys, gearbox is on there. Looks good. It's all black, so it definitely stands out compared to the other one, which is Traxxas gray. Just remember, if you're going to use stock A-arms, you're going to have to file those down right in there. You're going to file that off a little bit. Just not a big deal. Definitely can see that it's got toe-in, so I'm going to go ahead and take it on the track and see if I can get any better times out of this thing. Alright guys, I've been messing around with lap tracks. It worked earlier, now I can't get it to work for some reason. It's one of the most frustrating apps I've ever used. I should just delete it, but I keep thinking, oh, it'll work this time. Anyway, I got the gearbox on the back, and I can tell that it's hooking up a lot better. The back end is not sliding out around the curves like it used to do. The few laps I could get on lap tracks were a little bit faster than before, so I'm definitely pleased with it. So if you're going to put one of these on your car, just know you're going to probably have to modify the A-arms if you're using the stock A-arms. But other than that, I think it's definitely worth the upgrade, and it should help these cars perform a little bit better. So anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for tuning in. And of course, lap tracks did not pick up that time. Still not picking up. That app is very frustrating. Didn't pick that lap up for some reason. Didn't pick that one up either. Very frustrating app, this lap tracks. Oh. Screw it.